So for our final card, we're going to be doing a little bit of work with alcohol inks. So I have my piece of paper here. We're going to do the background first before we do anything else. So what I'm using is alcohol ink cardstock. It is a clay coated cardstock. You need to work with this surface. Often people use Yupo with alcohol inks as well. That will not work for this because once we're done our background, we're going to be embossing the poinsettia on here, and you cannot emboss on Yupo paper because the heat gun will warp the plastic. So for the distress background, I worked directly on this mat that comes with my mat, or with my glass mat here. But you can't put alcohol inks on them because they will stain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on just a little piece of acetate so you can see the colors on my palette here. If I did it on black, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So just adding the two colors there. They are Stonewashed and Denim. Again, you can do whatever colors you're wanting. I'm trying to keep the blues kind of in the same color family. So I'm going to spray some isopropyl alcohol on them so that I can get the colors to move. I'm trying to spread it all over the back, make sure it has some good contact. And then I'm going to lift it up. And then I'm just going to let it dry. And that's exactly what I did here. It's one of those techniques that you're going to get what you're going to get. You're not going to be able to duplicate something exactly. So there is going to be imperfections and variations with it. And I'm totally okay with that. I like when there's little surprises in it. What you can do is while the alcohol is still wet, you can move it around a little bit, but I'm going to leave that until it's dry. Our next step is to emboss the poinsettia on it, but we can't do any of that until this is completely dry. So to work with this again with a different color, you're just going to spray it with some alcohol and then just use a paper towel and wipe it off, and it'll wipe completely clean. And then you can use it over and over again with different colors. We'll see you in the next video to emboss the poinsettia.